That's it. I've reached it. It's the final. It's the final chapter before February 5th that I can review. Chapter 62 of Noragami literally had no chill. I was just like, they should just literally. They have their genres. There should be a no chill, then feels kind of genre in the end, because it's just what it does. It gives you the feels, then it has a no chill at the exact same time. I mean, 62 kind of raised me more questions, and I was like, wait, okay, because there's one section where basically he was saying that about the Hafuri's status, like an exiled name does not determine their Hafuri's status. I was like, okay, so I was kind of like, and if he's like he can't die because if he dies, something's gonna happen. I was like, well, if he dies, then he's gonna forget everyone, isn't he? So he's gonna forget Father, he's gonna forget everyone like that. He's gonna reincarnate. That was kind of like, okay, well, that's that. So, I guess, yeah, that was my question. I was like, what's going to happen if he does die? Because it's kind of, everyone's saying do not die if something's going to happen. I mean, it's going to make some kind of weird-ass way that he can't die because he's MC, man. No, he could die because it's his Noragami, and Noragami has given us times when people have died. And I was like, man, it feels, man. And the last kind of panel was just like, oh, God, 2 weeks. Wait, like 3 weeks if I can actually find out what actually is going to happen. I mean, yeah. So maybe there's actually some kind of idea with him being a false god or something like that. I mean, him not actually being being put into the god's order yet. Because I don't know whether he's actually in the god's order, because they're saying you don't know what happens to gods which aren't actually accepted. Something must happen, because if someone rebels, then something must happen to a god if he's not technically a part of them. I don't know, it just, there was like some sort of sections of that manga chapter, I was like, what's going on here? And I was like, this is alarming, but anyway, yeah. Basically, we got quite a lot of fight. I mean, we got Takamazuchi, as the chapter's gone, I'm beginning to actually realise his name, actually beginning to pronounce his name. Between Yato and him, we got that fight. That was basically pretty damn cool. That gave us a no chill end. Then we also got Yato and Bishamon basically, and then kind of reconciling and also becoming friends. I was like, yeah! And also they actually referenced the ship as well. I was like, ha! I was like, that's pretty good, acknowledging the ship that Bishamon and Yato actually apparently have. Even though it's kind of, I don't know, I never see it happening, but that's just me. Then we had Kazuma and the kind of upper Hafuri that was interrogating him, was using the tell spell that tells basically says, it tells him to speak, basically. It says all the truth, and he's just like, I can't say this. But then everyone's basically, now everyone knows the truth, and that Kazuma actually wasn't the one that was strange. She did not act on her own accord. He's like, I can't tell him this, but yeah, that's happening. Then we got Yuki, Hiyori, if I can say her name. Hiyori versus Fujisaki, and that's kind of when my questions began to raise. I was like, what's going on here after a while? Basically, yeah, she basically takes charge and basically takes down Fujisaki almost. And I quite like the section where he was like, oh, I bet Yabuku's kind of jealous of my position right now, because she was on top of it. I was like, it's like, funny. This is why I don't like him, but I like him. This is why I can't stand him, but I kind of like him at the same time. I don't know why, it's giving me conflicting opinions on characters in this manga series. But yeah, that was that. And that's when basically he said you can't let Yabuku fight. I was like, okay, something must seriously happen if he does die. Or something happens if something happens. Something happens. Like, there has to be something here. That if he dies or something grave happens to him, there has to be some kind of thing that maybe the heavens do to people like him. I don't know. It's just kind of like, well, now I've got to wait a month to find out. It's kind of like, bugger. I mean, I never had this before. I used to like wait the next day and find out what happens. Nope, I've got to wait a whole month now. The pain. I'm actually beginning to realise the monthly pain. But yeah, overall, freaking damn good chapter. The artwork was freaking nice. I mean, we just got so much like kind of questions that I want answered and I've got to wait a long time for. So yeah. That was chapter 62 in a nutshell. 63 is February 5th, so probably February 6th or 7th when it be translated to English. Hopefully it'd be on 6th. When it is, I shall be here to review it. But anyway, yeah. Literally, I'm done. Actually, took me 15, 16, 17... took me 19 days in total to actually get through the whole of Noragami. From chapter 1 up to volume 5, up to 62. including the volumes, which condensed it down in a couple of days. But yeah, it took me 19 days. It was quite the fracking ride. I am really depressed. I literally am. Like, I'm a heartbroken person. I'm literally cannot like come out of my right at the moment because this manga has literally destroyed my heart. But anyway, yeah, literally on the verge of like just collapsing inside. But yeah, that's basically Noragami. It just collapses you inside, and you got to wait a month for it to come out. It's kind of the no-chill manga. Like, I read Seraph at the end, and that I can like stand up and have to read that for a month. This one I can't, because I have to find, man. I have to find out. But yeah, gotta wait. Man's gotta wait. Man's gotta find something else to marathon away through. Hopefully I might do Anjin, because Anjin seems interesting. And the manga's got, and the anime's started, so I guess it's kind of plausible for me to actually do it. But yeah, with all that said, hope you guys enjoyed the series of me reviewing Noragami. It has been quite a freaking ride. For everyone that stayed here since day one, congratulations. I applaud you for listening to my rambling for the past 19 days. It's been quite the ride. Quite an unforgettable ride. Get a bit emotional, but yeah. It was fun. But anyway, with all that said, I have been a driver. If I stop clapping my hands, don't know why I keep on clapping my hands. Actually, I'll see you guys later. Want to leave a like? Do leave a like, something quite big. Want to leave a sub? Do leave a sub. Does something quite big. With all that said, I have been a driver. Now I'll see you later. Bye for now.